Good morning, children. Welcome to the English class. Hope all are fine and good. In the last class, you all had a wish to fly, isn't it, children? Do you remember our last class? That is part 1, I Want to Fly. So, in that poem, you assumed yourself as a bird which could fly higher and higher into the sky. So, today we shall enter into the garden, the Samshul Ulama garden, where we will see and hear the conversation of 3 friends. What is a conversation? Point the word conversation. Conversation means speaking. Tell with me, children. Conversation. 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 So, conversation means when 2 or more persons speak each other are called conversation. Okay. Then who are the 3 friends? Let's meet them in the Shamsul Ulama garden. Okay. The 3 friends are the butterflies. Who are they? They are but 3 butterflies. So now, children, here is an interesting story about the 3 butterflies who always supported each other and were always united. United means together. Okay, children? In this story, you will see how their unity works out. Children, be attentive. Now, I read the story from the page number 2. First para. There were once 3 butterflies, a pink one, a red one, and a yellow one. They played in the sunshine and danced on this flower, now on that, and never grew tired. So, once there was a 3 butterflies who was the best friends, and they have a very attractive colors like pink, yellow, and a red ones. So, what they are doing? They were all playing in the sunshine, flying from flower to flower in the garden, in our Shamsul Ulama garden, and were never tired. Next, one day it started raining and they got wet. So they flew over to a rose and said, "Good rose, please open your petals wide so that we may take shelter from the rain." "I would be glad to shelter you, pink butterfly," said the rose, "for you look like me, but I won't shelter your 2 friends." So in the second paragraph, now children, as I told you, all the 3 butterflies were going from flower to flower. Means in our Shamsul Ulama garden, there are different types of flowers. So one day it started raining. All the 3 butterflies got wet. They wanted to take shelter to dry themselves. So they flew to a rose and politely requested to rose to open its petals so that they could take shelter from the rain. But to their surprise, the rose agreed to shelter only the pink butterfly. Why? Because as it looks the same color as a rose, but not the other 2. Which are the other 2 butterflies, children? That is yellow and red. Okay, yellow and red. So here the pink rose refused to give shelter to the other 2 butterflies. Next, shall move to the page number 3. "If you won't shelter my friends, you need not to shelter me. I will stay wet rather than desert them," replied the pink butterfly. In the previous para, I have told you when the pink butterfly requested the rose to give them shelter from the rain. But the rose agrees to shelter only the pink butterfly. has a similar or a same color. Okay, isn't it? In the next para, what they are saying, like the in the page number 3, the pink butterfly tells the rose, if you are not going to shelter my friends, you need not to shelter me too. Yes, I cannot leave them alone. I cannot leave my friends alone. Okay, same as think, if you have a best friends, yes, you all are 2 3 friends. One of friends invites only you for a party and not the others. So how will you feel? You will feel bad, no, isn't it? Yes. So the pink butterfly too felt very bad. So it tells the rose that if you're not going to shelter all 3 of us, then you need not to shelter me too. Okay. Shelter means, what is shelter? It means to protect them from the rain. How we protect us from the rain? How will you protect yourself from the rain, children? We protect yourself by taking an umbrella, isn't it? Or wearing a raincoat. But the butterflies cannot do so, isn't it? Can they wear raincoats or hold umbrellas? Same like you? No, right? So they go to the flowers and ask shelter. Then they flew across to a sunflower and said, dear sunflower, open your petals wide so that we may take shelter from the rain. I would be glad to shelter you, yellow butterfly, replied the sunflower, but not the other two. If you want shelter, my friends, you need not shelter me, said the yellow butterfly. I will stay wet rather than desert them. And so they flew away together. Then they met a sunflower, and the yellow butterfly requested the sunflower to shelter them from the rain. Okay, children, again the same thing happens. What the sunflower did when the yellow butterfly asked the sunflower for the shelter, the sunflower only agrees to give shelter to the yellow butterfly and not the others. So the butterfly goes off from there, saying that if you're not ready to shelter my friends, you need not to give shelter me too. Isn't it? Okay. Now the sun, who was hiding behind a cloud, had heard everything. He was happy to see the butterflies so united. He quickly chased the clouds and the rain away. Previous paragraph I said, I had told you, the pink butterfly asked the shelter and was refused the pink flower that he will not give shelter to their friends by the rose, isn't it? Again the yellow butterfly asked shelter from the sunflower and was deprived by giving shelter for all its friends. So and it tells the sunflower that if she don't shelter all his friends, she should not shelter the yellow butterfly too. Now in the 5th paragraph, what the sun telling? Now the sun was watching all this behind the clouds. Okay, the sun was hiding behind. You can see the sun here. And it was hiding behind the clouds, seeing and hearing everything, and was very happy to see the butterflies who are so united. Isn't it? Yes, I had told you that you should always be united. United means together. Same like you assemble for the morning prayer at school, isn't it? Same like you should cooperate with your friends and be ready to help them in any way and not to desert them or not to leave them alone at the time of their difficulties. Okay. So now he beamed down on the garden and dried the butterflies' wings. Now they could fly from flower to flower and dance as usual for the rest of the day. What the sun did? So, what the sun did, he quickly chased the clouds and the rain away, and he beamed down on the butterflies and dried their wings. So they flew and danced away happily, again from flower to flower, as usually for the rest of the day. Means they were very happy. The sun dried their wings. So they were very happy. Now you see in the rainy season, your clothes, it will be all wet. Your mummy will tensed if whole day it's raining. Yes, but when a sun shines, all of a sudden, what she will do? She will put all the clothes out, dry it once, and bring it inside. Isn't it? She too will be very happy that the sun has come up. There is sunshine outside, isn't it? Even new children will be sad if it's raining, and play with your friends when the sun comes, isn't it? Because you cannot go outside when the rain is there. If the rain is not there, the climate is cool, you will go out and play with your friends, isn't it? Then you will be very happy. Then same like the three butterflies, they were very happy as their wings were dried. If you get wet in the rain, you feel sick, isn't it? Your mummy will dry you by whipping you. But it is not in the case of these three butterflies. The sun had dried them. So, what is the moral of the story, children? Can you tell? We should be united together. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. If we have unity, we can win anywhere. Nobody can deprive us. So never leave or take a step back when your friends really needed you. You should be one step forward to support them, to help them, to hold their hands at their time of their difficulties. Okay, children? Thank you.